Hello Crafted Shutter, welcome to another portfolio overview, and today is a great one because in all honesty this person is one of the most prolific stock shooters in the field. Name is James Orlowski, and we will be going through his portfolio here on Pond5 in just a couple minutes. But James has been at this for years. He's written a book on stock video. I'll add links to his work below so you can check it out. One thing I want to point out as we go through this portfolio is when you look at work at this caliber, you need to not try to duplicate and copy what everyone's doing, but look at the techniques that they're using that made them successful, not just the subject matter that made them successful. And you can then build your own portfolio that will be more successful than if you just try to copy somebody else, which will not make you successful in the long run because you can't keep chasing somebody else's work and stay relevant in the field as a true creative. So just keep that in mind as we go through this. Now, I'm a bit humbled to even talk about this portfolio because honestly, James could teach me a lot on how to shoot video. I am sure of that. But I want the community to see on the whole all levels of work, because no one is out here to judge you or make you feel inadequate. In fact, the idea is to promote ideas in our heads to help us create better work and to push ourselves harder. So sometimes it's more of a critique than others, especially if you're just coming on, and I can point out areas that you can improve on with your camera gear. Other times like this, it's just extremely good work, and it's of value for you to see it and see what a solid stock portfolio is. I am sure he's made a good amount of money from his hard work, and so it's going to be fun to take a look at it. And I hope you gain and learn from this. And let's go ahead, jump into this, and check out James's portfolio on Pond5. Here we go. Hello everybody, and here we are at James's portfolio here on Pond5, and again I will link it below. And let me click off that so we can get a picture of the gallery here. And as you can tell, he is quite prolific here with 11,494 clips, and that's a whole lot of work right there represented. And what I did is I clicked on most popular, okay, just to give us an idea of the quality of work, because like I said, he's a pro and been at this a long time. And what I want you to know right from the beginning is the variety that he has. You know, this is like a computer graphic, a simple one, but a useful one. A hospital shot, a simple one, but a solid one, well lit, very cinematic. Nice circle movement with the lights, just a beautiful shot. Very thematic, you know, using green screen, extremely well done, tracking is great, everything is how it should be. Another medical clip, fantastic use there. Of course, all of us buy gas. Very good there. Weather. Going out of business. Another medical clip. A great sunrise time-lapse shot. Cruise ship. Notice the motion and the smoothness of this, okay? I mean, it's very, very important that you have good camera work, and that's a beautiful shot of good skills plus good post-processing. A simple thing on a black background, because you can knock out the black background and use that hand in a lot of different ways. A cell phone, Google Maps, we all do that. And of course he can model release himself, because that's his picture there, and use that as a clip. You know, Alexa, home audio, everybody has this. So he's also playing to the pickup. I mean, this is a simple shot, but I mean, it's well lit. No shake, no camera movement there. This is fantastic. Great job there. Taped an empty box on a drone. I'd probably crash my drone. But you know, That's fantastic. That's probably a two-phase stop. My guess is the box is taped on, and the second shot he untaped it and flew the drone away. That's just a guess. Nice thematic shot there. Again, we're looking at a professional portfolio by far, ladies and gentlemen. I've admired James's work for a long time myself. So let me see here. We're look through some of. Oh yeah, man. You know, sometimes that Apple IIe might be. Boy, I love those old computers, those retro computers. Let's try a different search. Let's see what. Let's try newest. And you know, again, he's focusing on mobile usage, and has tracking points for green screen work, so people can add in what they want to on graphics. Oh, this is in the news. So that's fantastic. It looks like here that also something very important that I noticed about James, I believe he lives in Pittsburgh, and he has really honed in on shooting his hometown. I've seen this from his work before. I've been in contact with him before, and you know, just really covering his town well. You know, the establishing shots, the corner shots. And then he has, you know, in the news stuff that he's doing for graphics. So we have computer graphics, we have editorial footage, we have model released footage, just a whole heap of stuff. That's going to be good for this coming year. And I've also done a fair amount of political clips for this coming election year in the United States. So, you know, the graphics are solid. Everything here that James does is fantastic. Family, parades, celebrations. I mean, I don't know what to say. Let's see, I mean, wow, has he not covered the city of Pittsburgh well? Let's just go back up here to the search and just put best match. And then again, we look at, I mean, some of these are unique clips, like a bank vault opening, you know, simple clip, but powerful. Uber, you know, these are editorial here, but a really good editorial clip, so it's a value. And, you know, stuff like this will always be popular, the first iPod. And, yeah, all of this, you know, obviously he's traveled a lot. So one thing I can say that you need to take note of this is not only has he enhanced, here's Pittsburgh, not only has he enhanced, isn't that awesome, enhanced and gotten his local market, but he has traveled a lot and gotten a lot of travel shots, a good amount of city establishing shots that are good for movies, and then also a good splash of local news events and anything along that line. As I'm looking through the portfolio, I mean, suggestions on technique, I don't really have any. I mean, not that anyone can't improve on their art. We all can improve on our art, but I mean, you're looking at, you know, well-exposed clips, you're looking at white balance not changing, you're looking at smooth shots that aren't shaky and steady that make you sick. So as far as camera operation, I don't have any suggestions for James. He could probably teach me a few things on camera operation. I also noticed that he has a ton of solid concept shots. I mean, stuff that can be used for just all kinds of things. And yes, an aerial of Walmart can sell. I mean, he has the macro, the close-ups, you know, the things that can be used for a lot of different scenarios in video and in presentations. So this is just great work. What would I suggest? Wow. I would suggest maybe he can throw in a little bit more shallow depth of field shots, a little more humanistic close-up shots with facial expressions. Maybe cover some subject matters more in depth, like cover depression like you covered Pittsburgh. I mean, wow. Yeah, I mean, these are just some ideas. He obviously has, I don't know, we're not going to go through 11,000 clips here. He may have what I just said covered really well because there's so much here of good quality. So I hope you enjoyed this overview. Again, I'm not blowing smoke to blow smoke. No one's paying me for this. James didn't send me a check. Yeah, I'm just honest, people. I just want you to understand that this is really good work, really thought out, and he is taking advantage of every opportunity he can when he sees a stock clip to grab it. And not only is he grabbing the stock clip, but he's doing it in a way that is commercially shot, that is not shaky and not shot well. So take that lesson. I'll link to this gallery below. Maybe I'll dig up his website as well if he has one operating, and link to that. And I hope you really enjoyed this overview. Let's run through it. See, I like that. A little bit more shots like this with different facial expressions, like using the same model but getting some different expressions. Again, he may have done that. There's just a lot of clips. Look at this, guys. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff, you know. So just really enjoyable to look at this portfolio. Just great work. And if you want to know what it takes to do stock full-time, or at least get an income of value for you, this represents what we're looking at. This really represents years of work, years of really hard work. But you know, my guess is it's paid him off nicely, and he's done extremely well at it. So I'm going to jump out of this and give a closeout here. And thanks for looking at James's work, and check out his links below. I hope everybody enjoyed that overview of James's work. Fantastic work. Again, you can check out the links below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Click subscribe, ring that bell, get involved in the community. The purpose of Crafted Shutter is to help all creatives, whether you're shooting stock full-time, whether you're doing it as a hobby, if you're out there pounding the pavement, getting jobs with video and photo, if you work in a corporate environment doing video and photo, whatever you are as a creative, wherever you are, this is the channel to come get involved in and enjoy the community. Hopefully we can learn and teach each other something as we go along. So until then, I will see you in the next video.